It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saúl Álvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
This is Canelo Álvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saúl Canelo Álvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. All right. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Misses with the jab. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Swing and a miss with the jab. And he fails to score with that left hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. That left hook missed. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, Canelo just got clipped. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Álvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work. You're thinking just the same.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this.
And I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
There and finish him. Just stay focused. Don't let...
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind...
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
To focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
The fight. Great round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great. You were smart.
On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses of combat.
These two were made for each other. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a double shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Oh, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Crawford in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Holding nothing back here in the round. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Hold that thought! Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. Álvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And right, it's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
3 shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice.
Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Never yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the back.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Fight. And now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's the bell for round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Catch and shoot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Canelo in serious jeopardy here going to the canvas. The onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That jab doesn't score. Counter shot lands. And nice exchanges from... Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corners? How are they going to get through this?
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. The storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They exchange punches. Can't find a home with that jab. Straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Álvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Come on. You've let him back into
good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Double round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together. And
now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at
that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
go out there and win this next round. And
you're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Go back out there.
So he can't figure you out. Great work. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s.
On to the 4th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Good counter punching. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Straight right just misses. Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Straight right just misses. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That jab misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Álvarez in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. Now don't want you to load
Back, get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just
but you can take him out, he's ready to go, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready.
and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're starting to make
3 shots, keep smart. You're getting your time in August.
Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Everybody shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great boy.
Gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him
What you're doing, the gaps will appear.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Focus back.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end, and think about what you do.
On to the 5th we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
That uppercut's blocked. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Álvarez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on.
round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let...
Take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his trip.
Into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he...
jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
Let's start the sixth. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter punch caught him clean. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nope, that uppercut does not score. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The straight right just misses. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Álvarez in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Relax. Shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Think about the defense on end and think about what you do. Good work.
In the round. Get your mind back on the job. That's it.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Come on, Chris. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free
Time
shots.
winding down as we get set for another round.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't...
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were smart. You weren't loading up. But you were still...
There's the bell to start round 7. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Those counter punches have to hurt. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. He missed with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? That hook just can't find the target. A lot of effort being exerted here. Crawford is dazed. How did they not go down?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Álvarez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
What you do in the gaps will appear.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Now it's a tougher fight.
You take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
First minute, stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace.
And when they see it, they ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
Round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you step in a rest.
Down the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
In this round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Just you're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You were thinking.
Back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Much better gameplay. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four. Give me your blood.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Hold that thought! Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought we were gonna... Did you see that? Crawford may be ready to go down. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Incredible work rate. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talking about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there
and win this round. You had everything in the bag and now you've let him back in.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking.
Jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Great work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't change too much.
Don't care. Go out there and win this next round. You got complacent?
And we enter the ninth. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm.
Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.